Good morning, dear students. Here I am coming up with another topic, that is 8.2.7 immune system in the body. The way we have different systems like digestive system, respiratory system, and also circulatory system, like that we have a system called immune system in the body. Immune system do have certain organs, structures which help in the primarily in the defense mechanism. So let's see what are these immune system related organs or tissues. Here it starts with our body have majorly the immune system consisting of lymphoid organs, some cells or tissues, and also antibodies. All of them constitute as a immune system. These what is the function of immune system? What it will do? Three things it will do. Number one, it will recognize the antigens. What are antigens? Antigens are the chemicals secreted by the pathogens. Okay, so it can be a pathogen, it can be any foreign body, especially even allergens also, which are produced by these cells or pathogens or allergens secreting a chemical called antigens. Counter to it, our body secretes chemicals called antibodies. So the main function of the immune system is to recognize the foreign antigens and to responding in sense like killing them or recognizing them, and also it can be remembered. So remembrance has to be done, because in the next time when they come, the killing or response of the immune system will be very fast, which we'll be learning about them later. What the immune system do? Immune system play important role in number one, allergic reactions, number two, autoimmune diseases, and also number three, during organ transplantation, immune system play a very crucial role. Let's see what are the lymphoid organs. These organs, like you can see in this picture, this whole picture depicts the presence of the lymphatic system. It sounds like more like a circulatory system only. You can see the way the blood vessels in our body, same way lymph vessels are scattered all across the body, all the way from head to the foot, till the foot. You can see there are so many organs like thymus. You see, one of the major lymphoid organ is bone marrow and thymus. Thymus is located just below the chest region of our body. Okay, what is the function of these lymphoid organs? You can see the bone marrow is this one. So this is the bone marrow inside the bones. The main function of bone marrow and thymus is to convert, or you can say maturation of lymphocytes takes place. That means lymphocytes become antigen sensitive lymphocytes. That means immature lymphocytes become mature. After maturation, the lymphocytes migrate to, you can see, the secondary lymphoid organs. Very important. These are primary and these are secondary. What are these secondary lymphoid organs? Like you see spleen, you see this is spleen, lymph nodes, all these green dots that you see are lymph nodes only. And the tonsils, tonsils are present in our buccal cavity or in our mouth. You can see them when you open your mouth, it is clearly visible. And Peyer's patch, that means there is a certain type of structure called Peyer's patch is present in our small intestine. And appendix, you probably by now know appendix is a part of our digestive system located at the corner of small intestine and large intestine. They're all secondary lymphoid organs. Let's revise. Spleen, lymph nodes, the green dots you see here, tonsils, Peyer's patch in the small intestine, all, and appendix, all these are the secondary lymphoid organs. Secondary lymphoid organs. The secondary lymphoid organs provide what they provide: interactions of lymphocytes with antigens. It's like a battleground. These secondary lymphoid organs, what they do is they provide the battleground for lymphocytes with the antigens. Okay. Now you can see the location of various lymphoid organs have been given in these pictures. The bone marrow is the main lymphoid organs where the body cells including lymphocytes are produced. So bone marrow not only matures the lymphocytes but also the place where they can be produced, which are like WBC cells. The thymus is a lobed organ. You see, this is the thymus. Thymus is a lobed organ. That means can be divided into two lobes. Just near the heart, beneath the breastbone, the thymus is quite large at the time of birth, but slowly keep reducing size when a person grows in age. By the time a person reaches the puberty, it becomes very small. So the only organ that can reduce its size is thymus only. Both bone marrow and thymus provide microenvironments for development of maturation of lymphocytes, T lymphocytes. Remember, T and B lymphocytes are two types of lymphocytes. So these two organs play very important role in maturation. Next, the spleen. The spleen is a large bean-like shaped organ. It mainly consisting of lymphocytes and phagocytes. Phagocytes are the cells which I mentioned that they do the phagocytosis, where they go and holds the pathogen and it swallows it. Literally, swallowing means it intakes. Now what they do, it acts as a filter of blood by trapping blood-borne microorganisms. That is the function of the phagocytes. Then, spleen also has a large reservoir of erythrocytes, RBC. Erythrocytes are RBC. The reservoir means where we can see RBC production taking place. Lymph nodes are small, solid. You can see all these green dots that you see are all lymph nodes. What they do? They primarily trap the microorganisms or other antigens which happen to get into lymph tissues and fluids, tissue fluids. Okay, tissue fluid is the fluid that is present between cells. Like any part of the body, we have a tissue fluid. Antigens trapped in lymph nodes, that means lymph nodes where the antigens trapped or microorganisms are trapped, are responsible for activation of lymphocytes present there and cause the immune response. So what they do is literally they give signal to the lymphocytes so that they come and attack the pathogens. And here comes the last one. There are lymphoid tissues also located within the lining of major tracts like respiratory, digestive and urinogenital tracts. So that means they are present everywhere. Like you can see, these dots represents these these mucosal associated lymphoid tissues, which is commonly called as malt. Remember, malt is very important 1 mark question. These are like spread across the respiratory system and also digestive system. You can see clearly they have been mentioned like a dots, and even they are present in the urinogenital tract. That means excretory organs like urinary bladder. So it is like all these lymphoid tissues scattered all across the body where there is an opening. Respiratory system opens outside, even digestive system opened through the mouth, and kidneys, urinary bladder and urethra is opened through the genital openings. At these junctions there are certain tissues called malt present, and what they do? They do protect or defend. So almost 50% of lymphoid tissue is malt only. Okay, comparing all the rest of the lymphatic system, 50% of the lymphoid tissue is malt, located in respiratory system, located in digestive system and even excretory system. Okay, so this is all about the immune system in the body. So let's revise. There are certain places called lymphoid organs which are present in our body, like especially the primary lymphoid organs, thymus and bone marrow, helping in maturation, production and maturation of lymphocytes. There are certain secondary lymphoid organs called lymph nodes, tonsils you can locate in your jaw region. Pairs patch in our digestive system, and also appendix play important role as a secondary lymphoid organs. They have their own role played. Okay, so that's all.